Hey everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to part 3 of my You and Me and Her Let's Play. The last episode, for the most part, was very sweet and wholesome, so after a little bit of badgering to Miyuki to try and help out Aoi, and some reluctance on her part, the three of them really seem to be getting along, and they seem to be like a little tight-knit friend group, which is just really sweet to see. Aoi is showing more and more emotion, and she's kind of coming out of her shell a little bit. Things are going well, but there was still some dark elements that we saw. We did see that moment with Aoi where she's still kind of, as Shinichi says, in her gamer brain, where she thinks that she is like in a romance, like a visual novel, and said some really upsetting things to Shinichi about how, he can still like do things to her and still go after Miyuki because that's what Aoi's meant for. But Shinichi shot her down, saying that she is his friend and he won't do that. And there was that moment on the rooftop where all of a sudden the sky got really red, and Aoi said that she can rewrite the world to make it so that Miyuki and Shinichi can be together and that nobody will like stand in their way. And I made the decision to not do that. I told her, don't do that. But we are getting our choices now. Choices that will probably have some big consequences down the line. So we're going to get back into it and I guess see where those decisions of mine are going to lead the story. So let's get back into it. Hello? Huh? Right as I walk in the door, I get an impromptu apology from that first year girl. What if I could just go completely sideways and just date this girl instead? And then Miyuki and Aoi aren't expecting that. I mean, so far there hasn't been a lot of characters introduced this game. It seems to be a pretty small like group of people. There's his friend, there's Yutaro, there's of course Miyuki and Aoi, and then there's this girl who just gets voiced lines and she's getting some screen time, so... Was it something I did?
この前の時の話で急に来てこんなところ見られちゃって私どうしたらいいかエッチな目そうじゃなくて
Of course not. See? She knows I wasn't being creepy.
新一嫌われたの違いますじゃあ好きなの好きとかそんなわけ嫌いです大嫌いですごめんなさい
A split second later, she takes off like a bat out of hell.
転んだの
Yep.
ドジっ子なの
Yep.
ちょっとまたはるちゃんいじめて
We weren't picking on her. If anything, I'm pretty sure I'm the victim here. Man, you sure a delicate little flower like her can handle being in a play?
本番はいいお芝居するのよ見た目もかなり可愛いしね新一振られてショックなの
She can't turn down a confession I never made. That said, I wouldn't mind seeing her perform sometime.
ここがバッティングセンターなのそうよボロいの
It's been this way ever since we were kids.
言われてみれば確かにそうねはいちっちゃい頃から一緒に来たの新一に連れてきてもらってね
Yeah, I guess you could say that. We'd always run out of allowance money, but the guy in charge took a liking to us and would let us play for free now and then. From there, the batting cages quickly became our usual hangout spot.
さあ早速始めましょうはいなの
The bat cuts through empty air. Aoi tilts her head in puzzlement.
当たらない代わってごらんなさい私がお手本見せてあげる
Miyuki takes the bat from Aoi and steps into the batter's box. After two practice swings, the ball erupts forth.
すごいの。
And the next second, she sends it rocketing into the safety net.
どこが違うかわかる？ルル、みゆき、かっこいいの。あおい、かっこよくないの。
Miyuki heaves a sigh.
それじゃあ、どうすればいいと思う？あおい、背足りないの。可愛さで勝負なの。そういう勝負じゃないから。
I think Aoi's talking in terms of like not baseball, but in terms of like a visual novel, why Miyuki would be the one that most people would go after.
しんいち、どうにかならない？
Let's see. For starters, try to keep your eye on the ball.
ボール？
You're not looking at it when you swing. This time, try watching it and see what happens.
ルル。
Aoi takes the ball. Oh my gosh. What is with my speaking today? Aoi takes the bat and heads to the batter's box.
Mitano.
She watched it. She did. I was half expecting her to like actually go over and put her eyeball on the ball, being like, "There, I kept my eye on the ball."
見ただけじゃダメでしょ？
No, it's a good first step. We want her to get comfortable with the ball. Why don't you start with a bunt? Just hold the bat out in front of you.
こうなの？
That's it. Keep your eye on the ball and match the bat to its trajectory.
よく見て、合わせ。ルル。当たったの。
It wasn't much of a hit, more like the world's weakest ground ball, but I'll take it. See? What did I tell you?
はい。しんいち、名コーチなの。
Oh, there's her little smile. Thanks, I guess.
もう一回なの。ボールをよく見る。ルル。すごい。また当たるの。
Aoi gets all cocky and be like, Miyuki, I might become better than you soon. This time, how about you try swinging? Oh, she's getting good. The ball grazes against her ungainly swing, foul ball. Or not, never mind. Still, she's definitely making progress.
相変わらず教えるのうまいわね。
I wouldn't say I'm anything special.
ちっちゃい頃からの才能よ。
You think so?
私は覚えてる。何回も日記を読み返したから。
Truth be told, I remember it too. Looking at her now, you'd never picture it, but back when Miyuki first started, she sucked even worse than Aoi. I was the one who taught her how to swing.
ルル。飛んだ。前に飛んだの。
It sure did. I saw the whole thing. He's just like a proud father, like, good job. Aoi's smile is genuine and pure. I vaguely remember Miyuki smiling like that way back when. Are we gonna get like a flashback to little Shinichi and little Miyuki?
ここで野球を教わったから演劇で主役がつかめたの。
Hey, come on. You got the part through your own efforts.
違う。きっかけをくれたのはいつも新一よ。
Years of diligent hard work, and look where she is now. We may have started off on equal footing, but now we're miles apart.
あれ、昔のままだね。
She points to the safety net. The net is adorned with a series of targets: hit, double, triple, and home run. Hit these targets, and you'll win free play coupons. Man, that takes me back. When we were little, Miyuki and I would always challenge each other to a game. Whoever missed the most shots would have to carry both book bags all the way home. Mind you, we almost never hit those targets. But that didn't stop us from trying.
私、 もう一回新一が打ってるところ見たいな。
Her voice is a whisper, but I don't answer her. I don't have it in me. Instead, I stare silently into the distance. Deep down, something tells me, if I respond to that request, it'll destroy everything the three of us have built. Oh, that was another thing I forgot to bring up when she told him about how she had to, quote-unquote, practice for the play. She had to kiss, and she'd never kissed before, and then Shinichi just completely shut her down. I was surprised I wasn't given the option of choosing whether or not I could kiss her or not, and that would just, like, further shift where the story goes and which girl I end up being with. Oh, with enough practice, Aoi might become better than Miyuki.
上達早いわね。コーチ天才なの。
Maybe you stand a chance at beating Miyuki now.
勝負戦うの？じゃあ3人で賭けでもしましょうか。
Miyuki points at the targets with the bat.
順番にボールを打って一番的に近かった人の言うことを聞かなきゃいけない。もちろん球速にはハンデをつけるわ。どう？やってみない？やるの。勝って新一とみゆきが恋人に。
Oh, of course that's what she'd say. No. I shoot her down firmly. Aoi, aren't you a little tired after all that?
ルル？
I know you weren't feeling 100% today. Let's call it a day and go home.
逃げるの？またそうやって適当に言い訳つけて。
Sure, whatever. Let's go with that.
よくない。
Huh? It's not like Miyuki to scream like that.
前はそうじゃなかった。新一、何を怖がってるの？
I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't like pointless conflict.
嘘つき。
She's absolutely right. I can't even find it in me to get mad about it. Fact of the matter is, Aoi isn't feeling her best.
そんなこと、ルル。
Aoi tries to argue, but staggers sideways. See? I told you.
ルルルル。
She frowns to herself. All right, let's get out of here.
はい。
Oh, that was convenient. Miyuki still doesn't look convinced, but I ignore her and lead the way out of the building. Come on, don't be
普
mad.
通だけど、
This is your idea of not mad?
葵の具合が悪いことぐらい私にもわかるわよ。ルルルル。
Here under the starry night sky, Aoi's gait is even more unsteady than usual.
わかったわ。機嫌直すから。その代わりね、相談に乗ってくれる？
I have a really bad feeling about this. Yeah, the fact she's blushing, also not great. Is it about that thing from before?
それに近いかも。恋の相談なの？
Aoi cuts in. Miyuki flinches in alarm.
演劇のことよ、演劇の。チューの話？え？新一。
Wait, he didn't tell her. He didn't tell her that, did he? Oh, wait, he did? Oh, wait, he did, yeah, because he said that he felt like with Aoi, I think he said he could be a little bit more open.
誰にも話さないでって頼んだわよね。信頼したから話したのに。
No, this is bad. I'm sorry, I thought it would be okay since we're all friends. Miyuki looks like she's ready to explode. Just desperate, I look to Aoi for help.
はい。新一は寝取られ嫌なの。寝取られ？
Aoi's tone is perfectly innocent. It catches me off guard and I fail to stop her in time.
みゆきが他の男とチューしたりセックスしたりするの我慢できないの。
Oh god, that's right. I told her all that stuff about how, like, I don't want to fall in love with Miyuki because he knows that, like, she's meant for better things. So even if they do get together, eventually they're going to, drift apart, and she'll probably find someone else later, and he doesn't even want to, like, go through that hurt.
だからみゆきが好きになれないの。
Oh, Aoi, you sweet bean. Oh gosh, it's all out in the open now.
新一
Miyuki asks in a low voice.
それ新一の本当の気持ちなの？
Can I make a choice here whether I lie or tell the truth?
私が別の男を好きになるとかあなたは本気で思ったの？
No, that's not...
ふざけないで。私があなたのそばでどれだけ我慢してたと思ってるの？私がどんな思いで友達のふりしてたと思うの？
Look, you've got the wrong idea.
聞きたくない。友達になんてなるんじゃなかった。最初から近づきたいなんて思うんじゃなかった。こんな思いをするくらいならさよなら。みゆき
Aoi tries to stop her, but Miyuki doesn't even glance back. I know I need to say something, anything, but the words won't come. Everything Aoi said about me was true. I have no excuse. Moments later, Miyuki vanishes into the night. Well, that didn't last very long.
怒った。
The last episode, we were all so sweet together as friends, and now it's all broken apart.
葵のせい。
No. Aoi was just stating the facts, nothing more.
みゆき追いかけないの？
If I don't go after her now, I'll never have a second chance. I can feel it in my gut. Oh, here we go. Do I make a choice here? And yet, I can't bring myself to do it. Damn it!
失敗が怖いから。
This is interesting, though, because a lot of, like, most visual novels, when it says something like that, like, I feel like I wouldn't have a second choice if I don't do it now. It would give you the option. Like, if you go after Miyuki, you might still have a chance. But if you stay with Aoi, then you would be kind of locked in with her, but it's not even giving me that option. No. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with chilly night air. This was fated to happen, sooner or later.
運命
I always hoped we could stay together, that these days would last forever. But we're not little kids anymore. Our circumstances are complicated now. We overthink things, we walk on eggshells, we freak out over nothing. Miyuki is the queen bee of the entire school. Like the moon hanging in the sky, she's on a pedestal far beyond my reach. I don't even deserve to count myself among her friends.
はい
Oh, she's gonna be like... I wonder if she's gonna reverse time. If she has the ability, or if, like, she's gonna change things somehow. I wonder if she's gonna manipulate Miyuki. If she has that ability to, like... But then again, if she could do that, she probably would have done that from the start. Okay, but either way, when the music stops and she's like, I will fix this, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
このルートはバッドエンド。
Oh, bad ending route, okay.
選択肢間違えたの。
Oh, is this the game being like, you can go back and change it?
セーブデータを
You
やり
need to
直す
reload
の
your save. Oh my gosh, this is so... I mean, I knew this game was going to go real meta. It's been meta from the beginning, but still, it's kind of freaky. Especially with her, like, dead eyes being like, you made the wrong choice. You need to reload. There's her gamer brain again. I look up at the sky. It's breathtakingly beautiful, the way the starlight twinkles across time and space to reach us down here on Earth. Life is like a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There's that discrepancy between their thoughts too. Like, he's like, you gotta keep moving forward, don't dwell on your mistakes. We're always like, you can change things. I wonder if she's gonna kind of like manipulate him into being like, wait, if I can change things, maybe I can go back and fix it. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. Like, objectively, Shinichi's thoughts are the right thing. You don't want to be too far in the past and regretting things. You just got to take what you know, your mistakes, you got to take it, take what you can, learn from it and move forward. That's the healthiest way to go about life. rather than just like living in the past and wishing you could go back. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow, one step at a time. Don't you remember what I said? I'm not cut out for a fairy tale ending. All I need is a normal life. As I mutter to myself, I glance back, but no one is standing there. My voice fades into the night. Man, I must really be losing it. Who was I talking to? Myself? Wait, she's not even there? Aoi's not there? An email. Attached is a single photo. Oh, Aoi's not there. What? It's like she's been erased. What the fuck? It's like she's been erased from this world. A single photo. Whoa, okay. Okay. I like this. All right, we're getting into some interesting territory here and relatively early in. Just like that, Miyuki's final performance came and went. The second she walks into the classroom, she instantly draws everyone's attention, just like always. Except she doesn't talk to me anymore. And I don't talk to her either. Just another morning here at school. Same as always. In the end, I never went to see the play. I'm told it was a roaring success. This really does feel like a bad end. Where's Aoi? Is she still around? I can imagine Miyuki up on stage, kissing the romantic lead. I'm sure it was a beautiful moment. But I couldn't care less. Miyuki and I aren't friends anymore. We've gone back to the way we were before. And that's probably for the best.
しかし危ないところだったな。
What was?
お前最近リア充臭がプンプンしてたからな。爆発寸前だったぜ。
I sincerely doubt that.
戦えロマンクラブ爆発しろリア充この世にリア充がある限り俺たちの戦いは永遠に終わらない
Get a new job. I don't know what this work entails, but please leave me out of it. The sun sets over the town. Slowly but surely, it sinks beyond the horizon. The crimson sky is breathtaking, almost like a stage backdrop. As for me, I can only be myself. Trapped within the confines of my little world, I'll live out a normal life, and then the story will come to an end before I know it. I'm waiting for the game to start, like, glitching, and then Aoi breaks through and being like, change it, change it, change it. You can change it. You just have to go back. I wonder if I had reloaded a save at the moment where she told me to, if something would have happened. But it's too late for that for now. No rising action, no climax, no falling action, no tidy little resolution. Here I find myself stuck in a rut, all other routes closed to me. Just what I deserve, don't you think? I mutter down at the photo from that day. Needless to say, she doesn't answer me. What? Okay, so, and then Aoi's just gone. Like, he didn't even mention her, like she didn't even exist. It's like she wasn't even there. Oh, 3 years later. I'm in my kitchen frying up some discount pork. I chop up some onions and add them to the pan. Bought myself a side salad for 30% off too. Now I just need to stir a little dashi broth in my miso soup mix and I'm set. This is a pretty fancy dinner for a bachelor who works minimum wage if I do say so myself. Oh crap, the show's on. I hastily shut off the burner. Surely I've cooked it for long enough by now. Probably. It'll be fine. I serve myself a bowl of steaming hot rice, then dump the stir-fried pork onto my salad and quickly switch on the TV. What is going on? So she's an actress now, right? Sone Miyuki dropped out of high school to make her debut in the entertainment industry. These days, her popularity is skyrocketing. Scarcely a day goes by where I don't see her on screen somewhere. She's so famous, she's practically worshipped. I always knew she had talent, but I never imagined this. Oh, that's creepy. Oh gosh, why do I have a feeling that we're gonna be having like one of these routes she's gonna get freaky like this to me? That's really freaky. Yikes, creepy. This feels like foreshadowing. That's Miyuki for you. Her acting skills are really out of this world. I'm waiting for her to crawl through the screen like the goddamn girl from The Ring. As for me, I'm a big fan. I watch any and every show she's in. That said, I'm not the kind of guy who typically gets caught up in the hype, and I don't foresee myself attending any of her autograph sessions.
でもね、もし君がずっと私を好きでいてくれるなら、永遠に愛してくれるなら、幸せにしてあげるよ。
Miyuki gazes at her male co-star with fervor in her eyes. No surprise there either. Their relationship was just leaked to the press a few days ago. Neither of them denied it in the subsequent interviews, and now the celebrity blogs are all going crazy over the news. But none of that is my business now. The two of us are worlds apart, and she's somewhere I can never reach. But it doesn't bother me. I can't bring myself to feel jealous either. All I feel is the steam rising from my rice, and the overseasoned pork stinging the back of my throat, and the chopped onions belatedly stinging my eyes. Okay, maybe I'm crying. Oh, but I saw that interview, and I know. I know she's the happiest she's ever been. So this is like, if I go the quote-unquote normal route, maybe if I did get with her, maybe I would be holding her back. So clearly, these are just happy tears. Oh, it's kind of sad. Now then, time to wash up. I gather my dirty dishes and head to the sink. The days pass by. As I follow the path I was fated to take. I am just waiting for something to happen here. It's just like we know this just seems wrong. This doesn't seem correct. Oh, wow. Okay. So, okay. I guess, what do I do now? Do I start from the beginning again? Do I just load from a previous save? I'm going to try that thing. I'm going to try the thing where I get to the point where she says, like, load a previous save and see what happens. Maybe things will change. Like, maybe the text will change.
Miyuki.
So what I'll do is I'll save here. And then maybe if... Oh, maybe I should go back to previous choice, because there's that option in the... I feel like I have to play around with like my save files a little bit, and that's going to change things. Okay, so there we go. Let's load right here, and let's see what happens. Let's see if that changes anything. Okay, so that didn't change anything. So what we'll do is now I'm just messing around with stuff to see like if I can what I can change. So when she says that moment,
失敗が怖いから運命。はい。このルートはバッドエンド。選択肢間違えたの。セーブデータをやり直すの。
okay, so let's return to previous choice then, this time, and let's see what happens. I have no idea if I'm even doing this correctly. So this was the choice right here where I can have her change fate, I guess. This feels so wrong, but I mean, I don't see what else I'm supposed to do, so let's do it. Let's let her do it. I try to move, but I'm frozen in place. What's the matter with me? Do I actually believe in Aoi's god? Ooh, the ringing cuts off. And God picks up. Oh.
届いたの。
What? There's a oh gosh, no, glitching, I hate it. There's a tear in the fabric of space. It opens out of nowhere and begins to consume. The shadows peel away. The colors vanish. Sketches pitch and skew. The lines fade away. The whole world is starting to glitch.
この中のゲーム 改造して新一とみゆきと結ばれるようにしたの。
This feels so wrong.
絶対に寝取られないようにしたの。改造したゲームを世界に同期する。
But yeah, this feels wrong because, like, I'm locking Miyuki in place. It's like she doesn't have... She basically has to do what I want because I'm rewriting the universe so that we are always together. And yes, I know that's what she wants now. But what about later? It's like Miyuki always fated to be with me, no matter... Even if that's not what she wants anymore.
世界をアップデートする。
Quit with that nonsense already. Oh, no. Ow. Ow. Don't like this.
この世界はゲームなの。
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, wow, it's restarting. I love you. Okay. Because we didn't get this before. Like, this feels like this is an actual, more of a visual novel, right? Like, the original was just... It was like just a screen with no music or anything, which... In your mind, if you play enough of these, you'll be like, well, that doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, there's all of the stuff I have not seen yet. Before, it just literally, the game just started. There was none of this. And now I wonder if I'm on the main screen, if, like, the main screen is going to be different now. Now loading. Oh. Wait, some weird video's playing on your phone. What in the world? Hey, Aoi.
新一
You dropped your phone again.
あ、
If you don't want to risk losing it, you need to make sure you hold on to it.
うん。
Oh, just as Aoi smiles. Okay, so it's in green, so I've already seen this before.
ルル
Whoa. Her body tumbles sideways. Okay, so this was before we went to go and see her at the play. So, yeah, it's interesting that, like, okay, this part is the same as it was before. You okay?
あれ電池切れかけなの？
I could tell you weren't feeling so hot. Let's call off our plans and...
大丈夫なの。葵、バッティングセンター行く
So
の。
this'll be interesting how the batting cage part changes. There's no hesitation in her eyes. She did mention she was really excited to go. So excited she didn't get much sleep. Alright, but you better tell me if you start feeling sick. Got it?
わかったの。
She nods and stumbles over to the ladder.
早くみゆきを迎えに行くの。
Okay, this is different. On our way to the gym, I noticed an unread email in my inbox. I open it up to find... Oh, hey, it's that group photo from before. Remember? The one with you, me, and Miyuki? Aoi claimed she'd emailed it to me forever ago, but for some reason I only just got it. So it's like now that I've made that option, the choice to rewrite everything, it's like this is the way it's supposed to be. It's been so long I totally forgot about it.
さっきの電波届いたの。
Oh, right. I guess her phone actually does work on occasion. Not often enough to actually be useful, though.
データのセーブもしたの。
Oh, creepy. New save file. Cool.
だからバッドエンドになっても
I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. I have a feeling I will still get bad endings. Oh, right. I sigh to myself. Apparently, her gamer brain isn't going anywhere fast. Did he, like, forget all that stuff that happened before? The world glitching? I'd assume he did. Like, it's like that never happened. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting it to get this weird so fast. Alright, and this is the same too. Hello?
ごめんなさい。
Huh? Right as I walk in the door, I get an impromptu apology for that first year girl.
私、ススキ先輩を見て急に近づかれたりしたから、それで怖くなって。
Was it something I did?
この前の時の話で急に来てこんなところ見られちゃって、私どうしたらいいか。エッチな目？あ、そうじゃなくて。
Of course not. See? She knows I wasn't being creepy.
新一、嫌われたの？違います。じゃあ、好きなの？好き？好きとかそんなわけ。嫌いです。大嫌いです。
A split second later, she takes off like a bat out of hell.
転んだの。
Yep.
ドジっ子なの。
Yep.
ちょっと、またはるちゃんいじめて。
We weren't picking on her. If anything, I'm pretty sure I'm the victim here. Man, you sure a delicate little flower like her can handle being in a play?
本番はいいお芝居するのよ。見た目もかなり可愛いしね。新一、振られてショックなの？
She can't turn down a confession I never made. That said, I wouldn't mind seeing her perform sometime. Alright, so this is the part I'm interested in. How is this going to change?
ここがバッティングセンターなの？
So if you guys are okay with it, I'm going to skip on ahead until something does end up changing here, just so it's not, you know, too repetitive.
そうよ。新一、話したの？
Oh,
誰にも話さないでって頼んだわよね。信頼したから話したのに。
I'm sorry, I just thought it would be okay since we're all friends. Maybe now when she runs off, because when he said, like, I feel like I need to go after her, but then he didn't, because he was, like Aoi said, he was locked into the bad ending. So now maybe he will. Oh, here we go. This is different. She's not paying attention.
箱なの。
Oh, this is the box with the kitty in it, right? We saw this at the beginning. That sure is a box, yep. And, of course, it's a cat that looks the same as the little, clips that they got.
それがどうした？
It's a kitty, so she'll be in a good mood because she loves cats. Just then, we hear a tiny meow from inside. Just like that, Miyuki's fury evaporates.
開けるの。ちょっとやめなさい。
It's almost like they put that in the world. It's like Aoi had that put in the world so that Miyuki wouldn't be mad because she's distracted by the cat. It's like it's putting like exact little things in there to change how the story goes. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
猫なの？
That sure is a cat. Yep.
見てないわ。
A teeny tiny little black kitten. Oh, wait. There's a streak of white on its forehead.
雷みたいなの。そんな詳細な解説。エルの顔見るの？ああ、もう名前まで。
Yeah, and Aoi wasn't even, it's like she knew that was going to be there because she rewrote the world, right? She already had a name for it. She knew what was in the box. She's not even surprised. Miyuki shrieks, her face buried in her hands, as Aoi lifts the kitten in her direction.
嫌なの？あ、お願いやめて。可愛いの。正義。見たくない。私は何も見たくない。
She sneezes hard, and the force of it pulls her face back from her hands. Oh no, is she allergic to cats? Oh, what a tragedy.
見えたの。
Miyuki's wide-eyed stare is transfixed on the kitten. She looks like she might tackle it at any moment.
ルル？風邪なの？アレルギーなだけよ。
Miyuki sniffs.
猫なんて飼えるわけないわ。ほら、新一、行くわよ。
Huh? But
待つの。
the hell do you think you're doing? I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds, and now she's wearing the cat ears from her onesie.
親猫なの。
Nice try. Cats don't talk. They meow.
ルル。
Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment.
親猫にゃの。
I remember this. This same exact thing happened in that game, too. That's right. That's right.
猫まんまで猫好きわかったのにゃ。みゆき協力するのにゃ。断るわ。ルル。
Miyuki's tone is surprisingly icy.
あなたペットを飼う場所なんてあるの？漫画喫茶に動物持ち込めないわよ。
Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna be taking the cat in?
それは。それじゃあ保護者のところに帰る？頭を下げて猫を飼ってもらえる？ルル。でもみゆき。
Oh, but Aoi's like, this isn't the way it's supposed to go.
こういうのは拾わないとバッドルートに。
I wonder if she's just gonna keep messing with the world. If I keep like reloading the saves, she's gonna be like, I have to get these two together. I have to keep changing the world until it happens.
友達として忠告するわ。
Miyuki's countenance contorts viciously.
ここはゲームの世界じゃない。もしあなたが猫を拾ったりしたなら絶好よ。
Oh, Aoi probably wasn't expecting that. Just like that, Miyuki turns smartly on her heel and stalks away. Her long hair flutters in the moonlight as she disappears into the darkness of night. The kitten meows after her, but she doesn't turn back. Moments later, she's gone. It was all so sudden I had no time to react. All I could do was watch her go. Meanwhile, the memory of our conversation floats through my head. I want to help her come to terms with her reality, and I think it's the best thing we can do for her.
絶好なの。
Yeah, she's like, this isn't right. Aoi's gaze wanders into the distance as she takes off her cat ears. But this isn't her usual absent-minded gaze. It's like, I'm going against what Miyuki wanted. Miyuki, my initial goal was to help her, like, you know, come back to reality, but then I told her to rewrite the world, so it's like I'm siding with Aoi on this. Instead, she seems to be searching desperately for something she can't quite track down. You alright?
新一教えて。絶好って何なの？
Well, I imagine it means she'll stop being friends with you, or maybe stop talking to you at all.
友達をやめるの？みゆきは葵が嫌いなの？
No, she doesn't hate you.
でも絶好って。
Knowing her, she just snapped and lashed out a little harder than she meant to.
ルル。
Aoi falls silent, but her emotional reaction is noticeably different compared to the time she attempted to blackmail us with that photo. I have to do something. We could keep the kitten at my place. It's a big house and my parents aren't around. Turns out living alone has its perks.
学校にいるときは家に人いないの。
Yeah, what's Shinichi's background? You know, he's still in high school, but his parents aren't around? That's convenient.
心配なの。
Yeah, fair point. I mean, it's a kitten. Kittens definitely need more attention, but cats are pretty independent as long as you give them the stuff that they need. They'll be fine. A kitten definitely needs more work, though. Admittedly, I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving such a small kitten to fend for itself for hours at a time.
はい。
Aoi quietly raises her hand.
葵、みゆきの友達なの。いや、絶好嫌なの。だから飼えないの。
I remember what Miyuki said on our way home the other day. She admitted she saw her old self in Aoi, and if this were any regular classmate, she would never have threatened to cut ties. She wouldn't have risked making waves. She would have just smiled and played nice no matter what. And yet, when it came to Aoi, Miyuki didn't play nice. You sure? As the kitten rubs up against her leg, Aoi gently scoops it up and puts it back in the cardboard box. No! This is the saddest thing yet! This poor kitten.
ごめん、エル。
Like, the fact she named it like she did, she put it there as, like, This will get us to the good end, and now I'm just going to abandon you because you have no use for us. She pets the kitten sadly.
いい人に拾われるの。
Oh, I couldn't do this. I love animals too much. I would be like, I'll figure this out when I get home. I'm not leaving this kitten outside by itself.
そっちの方がエルも幸せなの。だからきっと
She continues to pet the kitten over and over. Evidently, she can't quite bring herself to leave. Aoi?
大丈夫なの。エル、バイバイなの。
With that, Aoi finally stands up and turns back, and sure enough...
ルル、
Oh, she's crying. Ah, her face is soaked with tears. Reflexively, I reach out and stroke her hair.
変なの。嬉しくないのに涙。
Well, they can't all be happy tears, you know. Back in the classroom, Aoi never used to show any emotion whatsoever. But once we made friends with her, she learned to smile. And she learned to cry. Sometimes you cry when you're sad, too. But this isn't a bad thing. She's changing for the better. I'm sure of it. He's like, I have to tell myself this. Or else I'll feel really shitty. But then I start thinking, what if Aoi was alone? What if I weren't there for her? What if Miyuki hadn't been around to scold her? Obviously, Aoi would have adopted the kitten. She would have tried and failed to sneak the kitten into the manga cafe. Then the manager would have thrown her out, and then she would have spent the night on the streets. I can picture it all as clear as day. Aoi wouldn't have had anyone to turn to, and the kitten would have frozen to death out in the cold. God, are you out there? To Aoi, God has to exist. It's the only way she can feel validated in the way she chooses to live her life. After all, a just God would surely show favor to good people who do good things. If God really did have a cell phone, if he really was just one quick phone call away, would he answer her prayers? Is he waiting out there, somewhere beyond the sky? Wait, the sky? Oh crap, it's raining. Oh, is he gonna go back for the kitten? He is too, I think. The nights get pretty chilly in the fall. One measly cardboard box isn't enough to stay warm. That kitten's gonna be freezing out there, helpless and confused, calling out for a mother that will never return. Even I'm not heartless enough to turn a blind eye to it. And the second Aoi puts two and two together, I just know she's gonna run right over there. I find the cardboard box wilting in the rain. I wonder if Miyuki's gonna be out here. I open it up and hesitantly peer inside. The kitten's gone. Hopefully, it just means someone else came along and adopted the poor thing, but should I swing by the manga cafe just in case? Just then, my thoughts are interrupted by my ringtone. Hello? What? You are? Of course, Miyuki must be looking for Aoi too. That's kind of reassuring, actually. She must have reached the same conclusion I did. Where's Aoi? I knew it. I'm at the cardboard box. The cat's gone. Hey, come on. Don't get mad at her for this. Nobody in their right mind would leave a kitten to die out here in the rain. Just stop shouting, okay? Take a breath. To be fair, Aoi's hardly a child. She could probably look after herself and a kitten, assuming she... Then, I remember the sight of her standing absently outside the school gates, no umbrella, waiting for Miyuki in the pouring rain. But where do we look? The rooftop? The batting cages? Her parents' house, maybe? The implication is clear, and I can't deny it. Where else might Aoi go? The first place I can think of is the top of the school roof, up over the stairs. But there's no way Aoi would want to be outside right now, not with the kitten in tow. In which case, what does that leave us with? Where else would she go? It's no use. I can't think of anywhere else. I don't know where to even start. I don't have the first clue. God, I'm so fucking useless. Oh, right. Miyuki snaps me back to reality. Aoi, the self-professed transceiver. Aoi, the girl with just one entry in her address book. The two of us are her only friends. And right now, we're the only ones who can help her. Miyuki? Thank you for helping me look for her. Somehow I can picture her exact expression. I know her, and I know she likes being friends with Aoi. She would never actually end the friendship. She only threatened to cut ties because of how much she cares. Otherwise, there's no way she'd be out here in the dark, in the pouring rain, trying to check up on her. I dig through my memories. All of the days we spent hanging out with Aoi. I know our friendship was the real deal. There has to be a clue in here somewhere. There just has to be. The visual novel. I gotta swing back by my place real fast. I think I have an idea. No clue, but it's gotta be better than searching at random. I hang up and hurry home. That mobile game Yutaro lent me, it has an almost identical stray cat scene. If she's acting out scenes from it, then maybe I need to play through more of the game to see where she goes next. As soon as my house comes into view, I find myself dashing up the walkway and through the front door. How is Miyuki gonna respond to this being like, wait, there's a visual novel with a girl that looks just like Aoi, and there's moments that have happened in the game that are happening in real life. Like, that's gonna be hard to explain. Then I bolt up the stairs to my room and grab the loaner phone I had left on charge on my bed. I need to get to the next scene as quickly as possible. Impatiently, I hit the skip button. It's kind of funny because I was hitting that randomly, at parts where I've already played. The text shoots past and fast forward. Wait. Right now I'm skipping through the past to line up with the real world present day. But what if I read further? I mean, this is one of those dating sim type games, right? Which means the protagonist will probably hook up with the heroine in the end. Oh, dude, what if Miyuki walks in and he's just watching like a hardcore H scene? Like, what the fuck? So does that mean Aoi will try to act out that part in real life too? Whoa. A sudden sound effect catches me off guard. I love sound effect, not sound. Talk about gamer brain. My hand slips and I accidentally deselect the skip button. Wait, is this? Coming.
Shinichi, 場所わかった?
Miyuki asks through gasps for breath, and I nod. Thanks for coming with me.
当たり前でしょ。葵がどう行動するかなんて簡単に予想つくし。そしたらほっとけないじゃない。それよりどこに行ったかわかるんでしょうね。
Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure. Alright. He's gonna show her the thing, right? Like, he's gotta show her the visual novel. I'm surprised that he hasn't brought that up more, like how strange that is. I don't blame her for being skeptical. Despite Aoi's fondness for the roof, I told myself there was no way she could have trespassed onto school grounds at night. See? Look. Someone's left the pedestrian gate hanging open. Let's go. Sure enough, the front entrance doors have been left ajar as well. The school building is completely deserted. As we change into our indoor shoes, the slightest clack of our soles on the linoleum seems to reverberate like a gunshot. This way. Look down. There's a trail of water droplets leading into the opposite direction, towards the gym.
どうしてわかったの？
Huh?
心当たりがあるかもって一回家に戻ったでしょ？
Okay, you've got to show her this
何
thing.
のため？
Oh, well, I'm honestly not sure how to explain it to her. The whole reason we're here is because there's a scene in the gym where a soaking wet Aoi takes cover in the gym. But I know Miyuki hates conflating video games with reality, and that makes it all the more complicated to explain.
まあ、今はいいわ。
Miyuki sighs. She must have sensed my hesitation.
後でゆっくり教えて。葵、どこ？
Miyuki's voice echoes and fades into the darkness. The gym is pitch black. Normally, there wouldn't be a soul here at this hour. I know you're in here, Aoi.
ダメ。
Did you hear that?
聞こえたわ。そこにいるんでしょ？返事をちょうだい。
Silence. Aoi doesn't answer.
なんで出てこないの？葵、出てきなさいって。
Miyuki shouts into the dark, but Aoi refuses to respond. Instead, all we hear is, "Aww." A muffled sob. She's crying.
葵、
Here comes a really heartwarming moment, I feel like.
来ないで。ダメ。
Unless something happened to the kitty, and then it's gonna be not heartwarming at all.
なんでそんな泣いて。だって葵は中国破ったの。
Oh, is she gonna say, oh, she's gonna be like, Miyuki's gonna cut ties with me because I did the thing that she told me not to do, and now we're not gonna be friends anymore.
忠告？みゆき、ダメなのは分かってるの。でも頭から離れなくて見捨てることできなかったの。助けなきゃって思ったの。
Aw.
だから石膏みゆきと友達じゃない。
Well, that was definitely the threat she made at the time.
それで出てこない？
Probably. She already chose you over the kitten once before. Come on, Miyuki.
分かってるって。
Miyuki sighs in frustration. Okay, now that we know the cat's okay, and we know the reason Aoi's crying, now I feel like it's gonna be heartwarming.
撤回よ、撤回。 撤回。間違い。私たちはまだ友達のまま。だから葵、出てきなさい。撤回なの。
Aoi's wavering voice cuts through the darkness.
絶交しないの？なんでこの雨の中あなたを探しに来たと思ってるの？あなたが心配だからに決まってるでしょ。本当なの？嘘なんてつかない。だって友達でしょ。ありがとうなの。
Aww. Howie dashes out from backstage. Is she wearing the onesie? Yeah, she is. Oh. Wearing her kitty onesie. I mean, even if Miyuki was still upset with her, as soon as she saw her in that, all would be forgiven.
葵が喜んでくれて嬉しいわ。
I can hear a tiny squeak in Miyuki's voice as Aoi's flying tackle hug threatens to send nearly both of them toppling to the floor. Wait, where's the kitten?
いるの。出る。出るの。
As if on command, the kitten pops its head out from the onesie's chest pocket. Jesus, the cuteness levels are off the chart. They've even got me grinning.
幸せ。みゆき。
Miyuki falls to the floor, a dreamy smile on her face. Even though I feel kind of wrong for, like, changing the world and everything, this is really sweet.
ごめんなの。エルも謝るの。ミャオ。ストップ。わかった。わかったからストップ。それ以上は近づかないで。悲劇がまた繰り返されるから。でもエル、お礼に抱きつきたいって。抱きつきですって。仕方ないわね。
Miyuki, I was gonna say, allergy medication exists, come on. What happened to avoiding a repeat of last time?
繰り返されるものなのよ。シンチ、マスクは？
Why would I? Oh, this cuts too close to home. Right now, it would be a thing like, why wouldn't you have a face mask? Don't snap at me. When it comes to cats, I swear this girl stops thinking straight. And Aoi, don't encourage her. Why are you even wearing that?
濡れたの。
What happened to that umbrella I gave you?
あ、
She completely forgot about it, didn't she? Somehow I'm not surprised. Has it lit up out there? When we arrived at the front entrance, I noticed it looks distinctly less rainy outside. Maybe we should head home now while we can.
はい。みゆきがいないの。
Wait, what? I look around. Sure enough, I can't see her anywhere near the shoe lockers. Did she seriously go wandering off into the school building at night, alone? Ah! What was that sound?
あら、驚かしちゃった？
Miyuki turns up from the direction of the hallway, smirking. Looks like she's holding something.
コーンポタージュ？まだ寒いでしょ？これで体温めなさい。葵に？そうよ。仲直りの印。ありがとうなの。いただきますなの。うん。あったかいの。ポカポカなの。
Aoi smiles contently.
そうなの。
Hmm? Aoi, where are you going?
はい。葵からも仲直りの印なの。やばとも。
Just take it, Miyuki.
いや、でも。やっぱり嫌いなの？そんなわけないでしょ。葵の気持ちだものね。いただくわ。
She glares down at the newly opened can of tomato juice. That'd be me. Be like, oh god, do I have to drink this?
いただきます。あれ？おいしい？
For real?
うん。思ってたよりずっと。当然なの。気持ち詰まってるの。そうかもしれないわね。
Miyuki and Aoi share a grin. I'm actually starting to feel kind of left out over here. I said those two are gonna get together and leave you. That'll be one of the endings.
そういえば、お腹減ってるんじゃない？
Yeah, I'm starving after all that running around, Twee.
ミャ
Oh, you meant for the cat. Right. It is still a kitten after all. Should we get it some milk? Oh, but catnip's probably closed at this time of night.
オ。コンビニ？
Wait, are kittens even allowed to drink the same milk as humans? Absolutely not. Not recommended. Do not give kittens cow milk. Do not give them cow milk. You have to give them the kitten milk supplement, which I don't think you could get at the corner store.
大丈夫よ。
They can have it in small doses, but it's like the whole thing about giving the kittens or the cats like the saucer of like cow milk. Don't do that too much.
低温殺菌牛乳だと子猫でも飲めるわ。
Maybe I don't know too much about it, but I was told that it's not the best thing to give to a cat. Oh, really?
家に帰ってからネットで調べたの。みゆき、本当は猫飼いたいの？別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
I can't imagine any other reason why you'd research that kind of thing, but whatever. Okay, now where's the closest corner store?
ルル？しんいち来ないの？
About that.
あけぼのくんの家だものね。あけぼの。
Oh, he's like, I don't really want to talk to him right now. See, Yutaro's parents run a convenience store. Yutaro often ends up working the register after school. Oh, if he happens to catch the three of us walking in together this late at night. Yeah, that's true. Normie! Normie! He's just gonna start screaming at me, and then all the rumors are gonna start. Well, let's just say things won't end well. I'll go in by myself. You two wait out here, okay?
無理。ルル？悪いけど、プレッシャーに耐える自信がないわ。
She has a point. If I leave these two alone, Miyuki will probably go all cat crazy again. And by the time I got back, she'd probably be all congested from her allergies, and actually, that sounds kind of cute.
はい。葵、行ってくるの。
By yourself?
一人でなの。
Do you remember which one to get?
低温殺菌牛乳。間違わないようにね。はい。
It's just the little pop 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 sound is so cute. With that, she darts into the store.
ちゃんと買えるかしら。
I'm not too
子
confident.
猫を持ち込むのよ。
And she's still wearing that onesie.
私が行けばよかったんじゃない？
But she said she wanted to do it, so... An awkward silence lingers. Did Aoi leave us together, alone on purpose? Faintly, I can hear cars passing in the distance. Somehow, the sounds of tires on tarmac is always a little different just after the rain. Another customer heads inside. A chime plays as the automatic doors slide open. You know, I gotta admit, Aoi might have adopted that cat purely on a whim, but I think she's doing what I think she's just doing what she thinks is right.
それが人を苦しめるのよ。
Well, sure, maybe she can't tell reality from video games, and her lack of forethought is a cause for concern. But honestly, I can't say I dislike that about her. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that stupid tangent.
別に変じゃないと思うけど。
Miyuki falls silent, as if in thought. I fall silent too. The smell of rain lingers in the city air. Stars twinkle in the clear westerly sky.
さ
Is she gonna bring up the kiss again?
あ、私も
What about
自
me?
分の正しさを貫いたらどうする？
What do you mean?
ね。
Yeah?
だから私の本当の気持ちを。
Oh boy. Okay.
し
Huh? Oh, I was like, damn it, we ruined the moment. She was gonna confess her love. We turn to find Aoi standing there, shopping bag in hand, blatantly spying on us. Guess you managed to buy it, huh?
そうなの。そうよくやったわね。それじゃあ早速行きましょう。
Right. Miyuki speeds off like she's eager to get out of here. I hastily follow suit.
二人きり作戦失敗なの？ミャオ。
I knew it. She planned this.
エル飲むの。
Aoi gently presses the tip of the feeding syringe to Eru's mouth.
美味しそうなの。
Yeah, no kidding. The little thing must be starving. Eru latches onto the tip of the syringe. We couldn't find any place selling baby bottles, but at least this thing seems to do the trick just fine. Oh, yeah, so was Yutaro working the register?
いなかったの。でも、うちきっこ店員さんいたの。演劇部の。
Oh, Haru. Oh, right, the girl who screams and runs away whenever she sees me. That chick's practically afraid of her own shadow. How could she hold down a customer service job?
声かけたの。びっくり。後ろ飛んだの。棚にぶつかるの。商品バラバラなの。
Sounds about right. Good thing I didn't go in there. She would have run off again.
そっちの方がフラグ？青いフラグクラッシャーなの？
How should I know? I don't even know what a flag is. Just then, I heard a noise behind me and turned to look. Whoa.
みゆき、溶けたの？
She's probably fine. Probably. I think she's just pressed her face right up against the glass door. That's all.
本当なの？
Mostly. Oh, she has to be, like, sequestered away from the kitten because of her allergies. Seriously, she looks like she belongs on the set of a B-list horror movie. It's not pretty. But more importantly, there's a look in her eye that says, "Get over here." So I'd better not leave her hanging. Anyway, I'll be right back.
気をつけるの。
I mean, she's not actually a monster from a B-list horror movie, right? What's your problem?
ずるい。二人で独占なんて。ずるいわ。
Once again, just take some reactant or something. You'll be fine. What else are we supposed to do? Let you die of allergies?
楽しそう。
Look, we're not trying to rub it in or anything. Out of nowhere, her hand suddenly touches mine. I start to panic. Then Miyuki leans away, and I realize her cell phone is now sitting atop my palm.
取ってきて。近くで。
Hee hee. Oh my gosh, this is like my coworker. She volunteers at a cat cafe once a week, and every day when she works at the cat cafe, I know I'm going to be getting a bunch of pictures of kitties. It's great.
かわいいの。お願いします。みゆき、どうしたの？
I have been tasked with a holy mission.
ルル？
She asked me to take pics of Eru on her phone.
みゆき、猫好きなの。
Yep. I aim Miyuki's phone at the kitten. Right now, she seems to be pretty focused on that tasty milk. I sure hope he won't be scared of me or the camera. As the shutter sound effect plays, I brace myself. But it doesn't spook Eru at all. In fact, the camera seems to have caught his attention, and he leans in curiously. Turns out I was worried for nothing. Looks like we got ourselves the next top model for Feline Weekly over here.
エル、電波猫なの。
Oh yeah? And how does that work? I mean, sure, the little tuft of white fur on his forehead does kind of look like a lightning bolt, but...
見えない電波で気持ち伝わるの。
Give me a break. Wait, what the? Where's Eru? What?
ルル、
After finishing his dinner, Eru toddles off, entirely unprompted, into the direction of the class door Miyuki's currently glued herself to. No way. There, Eru and Miyuki face off with only a single pane of glass between them. Miyuki's face is still contorted beyond the recognizable trappings of humanity. The kitten looks up at her, tilts his head, and licks her cheek through the glass. Oh my god. This transceiver cat kicks ass. Talk about insanely smart.
みゆき、ガラス飛び越えてアレルギーなの？
Ah, good one. No, those are just happy tears, methinks.
嬉し涙、知ってる？
I'm happy for you, Miyuki.
ありがとう。
Miyuki checks over the kitten pictures, then puts her phone away. Were you always this much of a cat fanatic?
近づけないからこそ思いが募るの。
Man, you should see the faces you make whenever you go all cat crazy. You look like a cross between a...
あれは忘れて。
Fine, fine. Maybe she says she wants but she can't have. Maybe because Shinichi never seemed to show interest in her like all the other guys. Maybe that makes her want him more. Sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to forget that monstrosity.
ぐっすり眠ってるわね。まるで本物の親子だわ。
Following her lead, I peer into the living room from beyond the glass door. Aoi's curled up on the couch in her kitty onesie, holding Arrow in her arms, snoring away.
今回は私が間違ってたのかもね。
Yeah, maybe. No amount of logic or reason could possibly hold a candle to that contented little smile.
なんか変な感じ。ずっと彼女のやり方が好きになれなくて、絶対に直してやろうって息巻いてたのに、逆にやり込められちゃって。でもいっそすがすがしいっていうか、吹っ切れちゃった。
She's completely right. Taking care of a kitten won't be easy, but I know we'd have regretted it otherwise. In the end, sometimes it's important to just be true to your own desires. Right, Shinichi? Be true to your desires, like you want to be with Miyuki even though you're trying to deny her because you are too afraid of what will happen in the future. Alright, I guess we should call it a night here, and...
待って。
What, do you want me to take some more pictures? Oh, she's probably like, we need to continue that conversation we were having before, now that Aoi's asleep and won't, intrude on us.
そうじゃなくて。
You want to crash here for the night? I don't think it's a good idea, though.
違うの。今伝えたくて。
What's the... Oh. Miyuki?
私吹っ切れた。
Miyuki pulls me close until neither of us can see Aoi. Damn, alright, I guess she's saying she feels free, so she's gonna go for it. Her body is turned towards me, yet her face is turned away. We're too close, way too close. Time slows to a crawl.
キス
Oh, wow. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Ever since Miyuki told me about the climax of the play, I've kissed her countless times in my dreams. Is this all a dream too? If so, I need to wake up fast. Wow, that was random.
急じゃないよ。
Her lips twitch with her whisper. I can't let myself fall in love with her. And if we kiss, I definitely will. Which means I know what I have to do. Oh, feels like we have a choice coming up here. Let's save. I know I need to get out of here. Ah, damn it, but my heart won't let me. I can feel it pounding in my chest. My heart wants this kiss to happen.
初めてのキスが舞台の上って怖くて。だから練習しておきたいの。
Practice? Oh, now she's just rewriting it to be like, no, this isn't, don't take this the wrong way. I'm just gonna practice.
だから慣れておきたいっていうか、ダメかな。
Hell no. Damn, he just shut her down again. Go practice with your acting partner. This isn't my problem. Damn, I think Shinichi is almost a little put off because he actually does have feelings for her, and then she turned it around being like, I just want to practice. This doesn't mean anything, and he's like getting upset about that.
関係ない。
Wow. Then Aoi's gonna come and be like, you're ruining it again. This isn't what's supposed to happen. What? It's not.
いつでも相談に乗るって言った。だから勇気を出して言ったのに。なのに。
To be your practice partner?
そうは言ったけど。でも。
What am I, your guinea pig?
違う。それは誤解で。
Then why the fuck would you say that to me? Do you have any idea how I feel spending all this time with you? Alright, he's getting his thoughts out on the table too. Yeah, Aoi's coming in and be like, no, I have to reset it again. The glass door slides open, and Aoi jumps in between us.
二人とも喧嘩をしたらダメなの。葵？せっかく三人で仲良くなれたのに、喧嘩なんてそんなの。いや。
What the? Aoi? Aoi's body topples sideways, and I quickly catch her in my arms. Her eyes wander, unfocused. What's wrong? You feeling sick? So it seems like every time he kind of shoots down Miyuki, she gets all, like, every time he says, like, oh, I'm not gonna, go after Miyuki, or there's a fight, she gets physically affected by it. So maybe that's all the more reason, like she said. It's like this is her whole reason for being here, is to have this happen. And when it's not happening, then she physically feels it. So maybe that's the reason that she wants us to be together, is because, like, she needs that to happen.
葵電池
And that's why when I told her
切れたの
that she could reset the universe, then she could get a hold of God, and her battery went up. I don't know. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. Owie. The second we walk outside, Owie loses her balance. Acting quickly, I put my arm over my shoulder to keep her upright.
私も一緒に送る
Not today. Sorry. See you tomorrow.
みゆき
Oh, so now it's the
バイ
other
バイ
way.
なの
Now it's the other way. Instead of Miyuki being upset with Shinichi, now Shinichi's upset with her. I walk off with Aoi, leaving Miyuki standing there in silence. With one arm around my shoulder, Aoi hobbles down the street in her newly dried uniform. You sure you want to go back to the manga cafe? You could always stay a couple of nights at my place, you know.
それは危険なフラグなの
Okay, what about the hospital?
葵電池不足なの病院無駄なの
Then at least let me call you a taxi.
大丈夫なの
I swear, once she puts her mind to something, she refuses to be swayed. Thankfully, she doesn't seem to be running a fever, so it probably isn't serious. But if she gives me another heart attack like that, I'm definitely calling a taxi.
新一
What's up?
どうして葵と友達になったの
Oh, well, I dimly retrace my memories back to that day I first exchanged email addresses with Aoi. That was the day we officially became friends. Then she took a photo of me and Miyuki together, and I didn't want you to spread that photo around.
それで友達に
Well, I mean, I had to do something, right?
でも新一面倒ごと嫌いなの
She's not wrong. Muko Aoi is easily the most annoying girl in our class. Even just holding a conversation with her is exhausting. And yet, I went and did it anyway. I guess you reminded me of Miyuki. When we were little, Miyuki had trouble fitting in, too. She was a loner, just like you.
みゆきそっか新一はみゆきを助けたかったルル
Huh? One minute she's staggering along on her own 2 feet, and the next she collapses to the ground. You okay?
大丈夫なの
Hold on a sec. I pull out my phone to call a cab.
いらないのここで
What?
お別れなの
Oh no, shoot, did I do another bad end? She's gonna disappear because Miyuki and I didn't get together. I'm not gonna just leave you here.
いいの
Aoi speaks softly, her gaze distant.
非攻略ヒロインはフェードアウトなのだから葵のことすぐ忘れるの葵をここに置いていったことも
That's so sad. If you think about it, like with the visual novels, you go after a girl and then the other ones do just kind of fade into the background. You kind of ignore them. It's like you just skip their text and stuff. You're like, no, you're not the one I'm going after. Over my dead body. Sighing, I crouch down at the side of the road. Hop on.
ルル
I'll carry you.
おんぶ
Well, you won't let me call you a taxi. Besides, it'll be faster to just walk there. Now hop on.
でも葵は
I said hop on. I mean, what else are friends for?
友達うん
Aoi climbs on my back and we set off under the moonlight. She's so soft and warm and small. Wow, you ate like almost nothing. Are you making sure to eat?
ヤバトマ飲んでるの。
You need something with more calories. You're gonna fade away to nothing at this rate.
気持ちは詰まってるの。
Love?
葵は毎日楽しかったの。忘れていた感覚を取り戻したの。それは新一のおかげなの。新一好きなの。
Uh-oh, am I gonna have to make a choice here? Is this the choice where I go with Aoi or stay with Miyuki? Oh wow, she's straight up saying I love you.
新一、顔赤いの。恋人みたいなの。
No.
嬉しい。葵、嬉しいの。お友達でよかったの。もしかしたら葵ルートあったかもなの。でも今は違うの。みゆきルートなの。
I told you, stop talking like we're in a vid.
新一は寝取られないの。
Oh no, is she gonna talk all weird again? Excuse me?
そう。葵は世界をアップデートしたから。
So Aoi's gonna be like, so there's no chance we could have together. And just like she said, her emotions are coming back. Like she loves him, but she probably wasn't expecting to actually fall in love with him. But she has to let him go because they can't be together because this is, like she said, this is Miyuki's route. Up there on top of the roof, at the center of the world, Aoi updated the universe. But that was just her acting out a scene from the game, right?
新一、みゆきの王子様になるの。
Her prince? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Of all the words that could be used to describe me, prince isn't one of them. Step by step, we walk slowly through the dusky town until we arrive at the manga cafe.
新一、ありがとうなの。
Aoi hops off my back. You sure you don't need to go to the hospital?
ビリビリ、充電、回復なの。イベント CG のおかげなの。
What CG is she talking about? The good news is she doesn't seem as dizzy as she was back outside my house. Get plenty of rest, you hear me? I'll look after Eru.
お願いするの。
Aoi waves to me.
バイバイなの。
Have a good night. With that, she slowly disappears into the cafe. I watch her go until the elevator door closes. Thinking back, this has been one hell of a day. I've still got some stuff to process myself, but... Hey there, little buddy. Want to sleep in my bed? Eru and I slide under the covers. Aw, I can feel the exhaustion weighing down every inch of my body. I'm too tired to think right now. And yet, somehow, sleep evades me. Alright, well, that will wrap it up for episode 3. As expected, with everybody kind of getting along, I knew it was only a matter of time before there was going to be some drama. I was certainly not expecting it to go the way it did so quickly, though, in this game. The fact that I got the quote-unquote bad end, and then I ended up going back and changing the whole universe. And now it seems like Miyuki and me are going to be a couple, according to Aoi. There's no way it can't happen, although the two of us are certainly, having spats and kind of there's some drama between Miyuki and Shinichi. But Aoi seems to be having a little bit of maybe sadness about that. It seems like she's falling in love with Shinichi, as to be expected with these types of games, and maybe she regrets sending him down the path where he has to be with Miyuki. Maybe she's going to change the universe. Maybe she's going to go a little loopy, and maybe she's going to make it so she and Shinichi end up together. Maybe she'll do something to Miyuki. Maybe Miyuki will do something to her. I don't know, with Aoi like professing her love, it's just like, but it also seems like her grand goal is to have the two of us together, so she's gonna have to fight those two different feelings. So we're setting things up. I feel like someone's gonna get their heart broken. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and I will see you next week for episode 4. Until then, bye. Special thanks to my top tier patrons: Nana, Sparky, Jared Fan, Joel Ostman, Harry Gazif, Pirate, Pancake G, Asborn Kennedy, and Icognito.